Hello, game. I can see you trying to show me the rewards bundle thing. That was trippy. Joker leader, please. Joker leader, please. Animated. Oh, animated tear gas, baby. And it. Whoa. Okay. A. I already thought it was super cool that they started to let us get the upgraded ones in regular booster packs. But it's decently rare to get 2 in 1. That's cool. Clear pack. Oh. 2 animated tear gas. Let's go. Too bad, like, so that counts for when you put a tear gas in your deck, like as is as a card. Unfortunately, that does not count if one of your cards generates one, and that's why I said, and maybe like, let's say you need your Batgirl, or no, who is it? What's her name? Anyways, like let's say it's the utility belt. If you had that upgraded, then the gadgets that I can make should be animated or something like that, or maybe you need to get them. I don't know, but it's kind of a bummer that I get that animated and it not only is an action, but it's one that I have to put in my deck. It can't be one that's generated randomly. Leader pack. I still don't have Lucius Fox, dude. Come on, leader pack. Three. I've been saving these up. I just got my new. We'll count this one as today's daily. Saved up. Boo, dude. Boo. I haven't played this since I had that bug happen. It was mad annoying. Where it instantly ended my turn. Did they add a new comic this week? Damn, I honestly might not play this long then. I've already got all my drops. Didn't really get any cards. Didn't get any new cards. Just got some animated.
lot more than rabbits in this house.
Ooh, that's a perfect draw. Because I was worried I'd have to like boom and then sacrifice both of them to get rid of her. And I was only going to be able to like say play him. But now I think I can even maybe play Bane. No. Oof. I mean, I really want to be able to, like, ideally you can Ocean Master Bane somewhere around the same time. That way, that next turn Bane can attack. You can move somebody so Bane gets a guaranteed hit on the enemy leader. But we'll do that. Okay. For now. Okay, I think we attack her first. Let's get that. We'll get a good juicy 4 proc to that. Yes, please. Yes, please. And then I think we play him. And then her. But maybe I should have played her. No, I wanted her to get the boost. Stuff. Not the best sequence, but not the worst. Next turn will be silver. I can play Bane, hopefully at minimum behind this Ocean Master, so he's protected to a degree. Cards can only ever be so much protected with all the removal actions and then like certain leader abilities. Oh wait, it has to be a silver. Whew. Maybe should have put it on the front row. That'd be a card I'd hate to get like I how do I put this? Like I wouldn't be able to deal with them. They could just stay back there and keep giving them bronze. That. I could use this now, but I want to save it till maybe I have a Batwing or next turn play Cyborg. Yummy. Alright, this is great. We have him for the guard again in lieu of like a spell that just obliterates somebody. We're likely to be able to get Ocean Master off and then Bane.
I've got a lot
It's why as they add new cards in the future, I hope they're very thoughtful on how certain factions have certain things. Like if you're going against a might deck, it is very common and likely to expect aura to be a factor at some point or throughout the game. Likewise, if you're going against a what is it, an anarchy deck, adrenaline is and firepower, right? So, anyways, I just don't want like eventually the might faction to have firepower and the tyranny faction to have a bunch of aura. Although aura would help me a lot right now. Oh, stop it. Thankfully, couldn't kill him though. In fact, yeah, I was about to say, as much as he wanted to weaken two of them, if he was going to go that route, he should have just finished Ocean Master with that Traumatize. That way I didn't get the move and free Bane hit. 600. I kind of, color me crazy, but I like the 500 gold per win as the bonus, at least in like on the surface where, let's say you had 0 gold, it keeps it really clean. You know, you go 5, 1,000, 15, 2. You buy a pack, you're at 0, and it's like there's not that like lingering money. But I guess ultimately, if you play more matches, then again, I say that as somebody who has only ever played enough matches to get his gold allotment, and then I hop off. Like I've never, hell, most days I don't even get my full allotment of like bonus wins. So maybe it's different, like because people who just play past that will be on all kind of intervals, increments. Uh-oh. Why wouldn't he... Oh, he must have another Green Lantern if that didn't get it. Bluebird, that's the character's name. Yeah, I knew it. As soon as I said Batgirl, I was like, no, that's Barbara Gordon. A Green Lantern deck can get so dangerous. I mean, part of me wants to do that to reset her, but at the same time, if I do that, you could potentially just get another proc of that. And now another Green Lantern has gotten +8.
I still have a few tricks up my sleeve.
See, man, that'd be cool if it was animated. Again, at least like it's different with arrows and stuff, right? Because you can never like pull an arrow from a booster pack. That should be based on if I have a animated Speedy and I play him, boom, I should get an animated arrow. If I had an animate, yeah, I maybe should have okay, but with gadgets they're different because you can pull them. So it would be cool is if you pull and get an animated gadget. Obviously, any of those that you put in your deck directly would be animated, but also any that are randomly generated from any character. Like your bandages or your tear gas, whatever, is just set up throughout. Ooh, it must be nice having four. Like, he's drawn 6 cards. 4 of them have been not only Green Lanterns, but the opening Green Lanterns. The one that you want to start steamrolling people. See, and part of me, if I send Kilowog back with the arrest, next turn he'll have Green Lantern to do his bronze, so he can have he'd have a silver, bronze, could easily play him, but it would kind of maybe mess him up if he had like John Stewart in his hand right now. And I don't want to send Kilowog back either because then that runs the risk of him again proccing that and it buffing Green Lanterns everywhere. Hmm. You don't love leaving them, but attacking them with the squad car and Hugo and leaving 7 power at minimum to no. Again, this is one of those games where ramp it's really hard to combat them when they get it, right? Out of their opening 6 cards drawn, he has not only 4 lanterns, but the free one, 2 bronze and a silver, perfect. And counting, right? Let's see what he plays this turn. It's just hard to overcome that. Oh god, and then he's just gonna keep getting fucking bronzes. Oh, cool. Cool. That's pretty cool. He's probably gonna Green Lantern, Hugo, Kilowog, Batman, but he also has a silver energy. I mean, look at this ramp. And keep in mind, that's another reason why I was scared to arrest the Jessica and then him, because if that was always lurking, then he was going to even get more, the bronzes and be able to proc their abilities. The fact that this man has drawn out of his opening 7 cards, the Cadet, Jessica, Kilowog, what was the other one? Chip, Chazalon, and Kyle. Like, it's a 40 card deck. You can only have 2 of certain ones. And, like, even if you had 2 of every single Green Lantern card in the game, that's what, maybe 22 of the cards in the game?
I still have a few tricks up my sleeve.
Or, like, 22 of your deck. My point being, that's crazy. 6 lanterns, and the bronze, silver, none of the gold ones in his hand out of his opening 7. Oh man. I think we have to do this first, right? We have to do that and get rid of Aura. Aura. I mean, not a bad turn for me, given what I've, like, the things that I'm having to stave off right now from this cat. Watch him now have John Stewart and Hal, or something funkydelic. That's why getting Chazalon gone was huge. He has Kyle, but he doesn't have the, like, spare brawn. So if he just wants to use Kyle, like, play Kyle and waste his gold, so be it. I can't believe I dealt with that. That was... Having a gadget to get rid of the aura was crucial. I think he's going to do it again. And then at worst comes to worst, I can move the kaiju out of the way and attack Kyle. Wait, why do I have to make this decision before I draw my card? Don't hate it. We do not hate it. That way, ideally you can make that all a little cleaner, but that way at least he can't just one-shot him like that. Man, I wish I could have drawn another card. This is another thing about this game. It's like that ramp early on can be overwhelming, etc., etc. But then you have to manage that middle part where running out of steam, not having even, like, just basically playing what you draw. That's why cards or leaders, I think, like Poison Ivy and Aquaman are always going to be solid. At minimum, Aquaman even way better than solid. Because even if you're not drawing units, you can potentially Wait. Did anyone just notice what happened? That's so harsh. That is so harsh. So Kilowog, if I'm not mistaken, Kilowog was on 1 life before he played Pyromancy, which meant it should have killed him. And you would think that that would proc first before John Constantine, because in other instances where there's like a damage and then the person dies, like the damage takes place first and foremost, regardless. But it's almost like it buffed him. The John Constantine protected him from dying to that, which then allowed him to get the free, you know what I'm saying? Like the tiny margins, instead of Kilowog just dying and then my Batwing still being on the board at a 4-3, whatever he would be, and being able to attack, do something with him. Obviously, he would grow because of this. Like, that was super weird. Unless he was on 2 health, but then that's my bad. This isn't great. That, although it's not going to protect him. Dude, my curve, dude, and I can't even use this. This is useless until I can get a card to stay alive. That's not a great. That wasn't a solid sequence. I don't get how I've drawn an extra card and yet he's constantly has a solid hand. Oh, that's okay. Never mind. Because of Zatanna and like making magic spells. That's another thing about some of those decks where it's like really helps. I have Constantine animated too. So sick. So sick, dude. Well, Batman's dead. Ooh, animated Naomi looks great, even when it's in like shadowy form. Uh-oh. I thought they couldn't be attacked when they're hidden. Does this game even know its own rules? Am I tripping? I could have sworn that hidden protected them from abilities too. I guess because of the adjacent thing. So technically, they're not targeting the hidden character. It's just like the ground's rumbling underneath them. But still, that's really weird. Well, he has won. Congratulations. Very, very hard to combat against somebody who draws 6 lanterns out of their opening 7 cards, and all of them being, you know, like the free, the bronze, the silver. I'm actually kind of impressed that I even managed to make it to this phase. And like, if only I could get some kind of, like, I've only been able to play one card essentially for several turns. It's been super frustrating. Like one extra card and I could have gotten his proc last turn. I see a lot of people are doing what I did about a month ago, a little over a month maybe, and it's where I had a deck I called Energy Firepower, and it was all about this. It was using Booster Gold and like things like Shockwave, and you know, obviously all of the spells. Yeah, that was cool. Man, Bad Signal, such a great card.
I'm doing what needs to be done.
And what do? Even Batman there wouldn't protect him as a body because he's hidden. What do you do? 6 out of their openings, like, again, we're on turn 3 or something like that. He's drawn 7 cards and he's played 6 lanterns up to that point. Very little someone can do. Trying to take like maybe a silver out and add a bronze just for a little bit more curve in theory. But I also want to, you know, some of these are great because they help boost, like the five attacks help Black Adam. They nerfed the shit out of him. He was strong, don't get me wrong, but from a 3-3 to a 2-1, not a 2-2, not a 3-1, not a 1-3, 2-1. Should have maybe given the speed car an extra point of life, like maybe the car, squad car 3-4. I mean, one good thing about the Commissioner Gordon though is clearly that. How do I say this? Is the fact that you can get that attack, right? Like, boom, a turn. She's annoying because you have to do that. So like you can't, if there's no other recruit on the board, you play her, she just picks herself back up. It's kind of like that one card in the Tyranny faction. Pretty lame. Compared to say, what's her name? Cupid. Like you don't have to have a card to discard in order to play her. Okay, part of me wants to go. No Batmobile. Since I'm doing lethal, like it's all about lethal actions, part of me wants to throw him on there, but I want another 5-drop. I definitely need another bronze card of some. Like, I don't think that would count in killing them. Your actions deal lethal damage. Like, I think that only would count actions that do damage. Right? Okay, that's my bronze. And let's go a 5-drop. Man, I want to use her. But she's not a 5-drop. Hell, I could do that. It's an action. Charge him. And I draw the card. Let's try it with this. Okay, the curve should be a little bit better too. I took a gold. I essentially swapped a gold for a bronze. Damn, this man probably hasn't changed his deck since the first day that this thing hit open beta. Stop it. You're using Batman, Wonder Woman. Don't talk to me. You and I are not the same. Yo, what up, Panda? Thanks for the follow. Did you just get done with your stream or something? You the man in this directory. The top dog. What up, sir? Yo, I love that emote. It's like Gandalf. Did you just get done with your stream? How was it? I saw you streaming a little bit ago. Ooh. Absolutely. I try. I mean, I don't do it full time or anything, but I try to stream like 20, 30 hours a week. Ooh, what should I do here? Should I use Hugo on Wonder Woman or Batman? I don't love this. Eat at a reasonable time today. What time zone are you on? I think I'm gonna use him on Batman since Wonder Woman's got nerfed. He doesn't even have a recruit yet. And then maybe life absorption. Sorry, I had already committed. I asked you and didn't even wait, man. What a bad person. I'm just always so worried about gadgets. You never know. They got a Batwing lurking. Granted, it's bronze too. Okay, yeah, so am I. At 520. Do you like DC outside of this card game? Oh, let me get you a sub too. Yeah, agreed. If it was old Wonder Woman, she gets it every time, all the time. Pause, but also not pause. You know what I'm saying? Phrasing. Oh, the Hugo meant nothing in the end. Okay, word, I got you. Yeah, ever since diving into this game in like the...
May the gods
Well, I tried to
grant us
play
their
that the like second weekend, the weekend that never worked.
You trick someone.
But anyways, ever since I started playing then, I've been back into DC. I rewatched the Superman movie, the original Christopher Reeves one. I had never actually seen it in its entirety. I know, blasphemy. And then 2 nights ago, I watched the Flash movie because it's on HBO Max now. Oh yeah, absolutely. Just didn't want you. I don't know if ads are about to roll, but like I said, you're the top dog in this directory, man. Absolutely. I roll out the red carpet for you, dog. Yesterday I tried to play and the oh dude, so good. Absolutely instantly went into one of my favorite Batman movies ever, and probably like top 6 or 7 comic book movies ever. Love the dark, gritty nature of it. I mean, Batman's often are dark and gritty, don't get me wrong, but there was something about the tone of that movie that was just so fire. I love the opening montage where they show all the like crimes and stuff, and he's like narrating over it, and it's all about the concept of like fear and stuff like that, and then it all builds to like them seeing and then him just like fucking whooping ass. Vampire Boy, what's that from? Is that from the Batman? I haven't seen it since theaters, to be honest, so I could be forgetting the Vampire Boy. All right, I think I'm gonna play Bane. I hate playing Bane like this. He's not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna be able to get him off.
I still have a few tricks.
Oh, Vampire Boy. Yeah, Robert Pattinson. My bad. He's just done so many good things, and like, I didn't even think of that at first. Like, he's incredible in The Lighthouse. All right, how do we do this? I mean, in theory, I want to get this Thymoscura down, but I don't have enough to kill it. So maybe we just trade. All right, I do this. I kill him, and then I weaken Thymoscura. Yeah. But he's like, again, he's one of those things that, so I'm 34, 33. What year is it? 33. 33. And so I remember an era where, like, when I was in elementary school and early middle school, it was like popular to make fun of Leonardo DiCaprio as a guy. Maybe it's because we were jealous, whatever. He was the heartthrob. He was the one on all of the girls that we had a crush on. He was in their locker and, like, you know, freaking doodles of. So I get it. But then shortly after, like, it probably by high school, he was like one of my favorite actors, right? I mean, he was making banger after banger movie. That's kind of like how Robert Pattinson went, you know? Like, we all hated on him because it's like the Twilight movies. And then now he's just, the last decade has been nothing but fire. Yeah, the Batman was so sick. I'm actually genuinely curious of how the DC is going to progress going forward, because obviously with the whole James Gunn stuff, they're like doing their new universe, but at the same time, I think instantly people wanted a Matt Reeves verse of Batman. So, be interesting. I think I probably lost this one. It's always hard to tell. I know you're all about not retreating, and I try not to earlier. I have a couple rules too. Like, if I get near the end of the game, and let's say I know I'm dead on board, I'll often let the person, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you get into a game, I feel like they've earned that killing blow, right? Like, they should be able to not, I don't know. So, I know you're kind of like that, where you won't concede early a lot. Even when it looks like the ramp is insane. There shouldn't do more dark, gritty things. Agreed. Or even just have, like, you know, if that's one way to not look like you're just following Marvel, is to do the cinematic universe, but do your own twist on it, and maybe have like 2 parallel ones or something, and then the dark, gritty Matt Reeves verse. And then the more, you know, popcorn, summer blockbuster, Wonder Woman movies and things like that. Also, I don't know. We shall see. When I saw you follow, I wasn't sure if there was a raid to follow. And I don't know how long I'm streaming, so I'm kind of glad you didn't raid me or anything like that. I've been streaming for almost 5 hours now. But like I had to sit up in my chair and be like, shit, I'm about to have like 70 plus people. Yeah, exactly. I would be completely cool with that. But I definitely I would love to see what Matt Reeves and the what have they been calling it? The Battinson, Robert Battinson. You know, what that does with a Joker, what that does with a more from that Colin Farrell's Penguin, right? Like I love the club scenes in that movie when they're in the club, but the one club we really venture into in that movie is kind of like on the docks. It's not like in the heart. I don't know. I would love to see more in the heart of Gotham. But I'm 100% more for that Matt Reeves movies. And he's probably over here like, damn it, dude, I just wanted to do one. And now I got hundreds of millions of people around the world wanting me to do more of these damn things. I went over to life-changing video games. What do you mean by that? Like games that aren't just collectible card games? Like a Zelda, or like, what does that mean? Okay, we don't love this. It's not terrible. I don't like how they're both hidden, though. I'm not going to be able to protect my Batman, and he is about to get absolutely finger banged. He's about to get finger banged. I don't even know what to do here. Do I kill and heal, or do I weaken and... Hold on, I saw you got life-changing video games. Oh, okay, gotcha. I've never heard of that. I thought you meant like we all love... I don't know what to do. Fuck it. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. It's Rick and Morty. Nothing matters. Very sad. Very sad. Yeah, no, I thought you meant like, and I love card games too. I played a lot of Snap in the last year. I thought you just meant more like substantive video games. You know, one that have like a narrative, and you know, for example, The Last of Us, right? You might even fucking cry in it. Like, I damn sure did. Hell, I think the first 3 or 4 times I played through that game, I got at minimum teary-eyed, if not bawling, at the opening in The Last of Us. And then when the TV show comes out, in my mind, I literally tell my buddy, I was like, I don't think I'm going to get that choked up. I was like, even if their performances are incredible, I'm not going to get choked up because I've seen it so many times now. And newsflash, choked up. What decks were you using earlier? Oh yeah, the TV show is incredible. They crushed it, as I'm sure you've heard. That's not ideal. How did he pick it up? Oh, grapnel gun. Some of my favorite interactions in this, like one of my favorite interactions in this game, especially before they nerfed him, is how well the grapnel gun works with Batman, as it should. You know what I mean? But like, especially the silver one, and I said this in your stream once, but I love the concept of the bat signal, that like you exhaust a recruit, and I just visualize them like having to send the recruits like up the stairs all the way to the top of the Gotham City PD, fucking turn on the spotlight. Oh, fucking Batman better not be banging some hot chick right now. He better be ready. I just ran all the way. So like I love that concept. I love the grapnel gun where you exhaust him, you get him, you put him down, you can kill someone, grapnel him up. Like, it just feels right. It's pretty cool. Dude, yeah, and I told you how one time I was doing like my Cyborg Lex Luthor deck, and I had Harvey on the board. So first I used, and it was like Bronze 2, I believe. Yeah, and then I used the Bat Signal on him, and then Ritual Sacrifice on him, and I was like, damn. Harvey's like, what the fuck, man? Gets all the way to the top, lights the spotlight, probably busts out some cigarettes because he's earned it. And then all of a sudden, like, a seance circle comes around him. What the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? So the deck I built, and I actually built this like 3 weeks ago before the big patch that happened last week or whenever it was. But it was called, like, I called it Lethal Batarangs because I had gotten that Malcolm card, the gold Tyranny one, who makes actions lethal. So I literally built this whole deck called Lethal Batarangs. And I when the patch happened, obviously I like migrated to try some of the newer cards. Do I sacrifice her to get the 3 heals? Probably not yet. You know, hold on, sorry. Probably not. Actually, we're doing it. We're doing it. Everyone knows. Sorry, if I randomly do a Trump voice, I can't help it. Everyone knows that I'm the best. Experts tell me. I know the experts. The experts call me their expert. Just huffing and puffing. Exactly, dude. He sees the little, like, you know, the like weird writing on the ground. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Calls Commissioner Gordon frantically, and he doesn't answer. What the fuck? Come on, Jim. Come on. I saw this might have been back in the 24/7 beta, to be honest, but my opponent had this card animated. Easily one of the sickest ones I've seen so far. Not only is the clock tower, like the face of it, like illuminated and glows, but his eyes have this like gold glow. Dude, so sick. I think I'm gonna turn this one around. I did have the bug yesterday. It was infuriating. And I hadn't even seen it in like weeks, and it came back. But it was one of those where, so it's my turn. I do all the things that I need to do, and I intern, okay, and it doesn't flip over. And I even went and looked on the VOD. Me and my opponent sat there for 40 seconds, maybe even like 42, but like 40 seconds, and then it clicks over, right? Boom. My opponent does what he does. Everything's fine, hunky-dory. He ends his turn. It comes back to me. I literally, in my head, I had just drawn Malcolm. And again, I'm just trying this deck too. And it's like, this is the combo. I have Malcolm in my hand. On a gold turn, let's fucking go. My Batman's ready to pop his charge. Okay, I press the thing. I literally say, and I have this all on stream. I literally go, come on, give me a what are they called? Batarang. I go, give me a Batarang. It's one of the two options. I grab it. I go to play Malcolm. It ended my turn. It just like phantom ended my turn. And I was like, no. It was disheartening, to say the least. A, because I had the combo. B, it was a bug that was back that I hadn't seen in weeks. And then 3, ooh. 3 is like, these games can go for 30 fucking minutes. Like, I'm 22 minutes into a game, and I'm in like this crucial, I mean, we're at like, our leaders are like 10, 13, 15. I mean, we're in the fuck pit. And it did that to me, and basically just, oh, I don't want to play anything on a gold silver turn. No, fuck me. Sorry, pardon my language. Fixed with today's patch at least, but yeah, get wrecked. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. If I play Darkseid here, it would not kill her because of aura. This one's awkward. It won't, that's right. Alright. This is titty milk. Okay, It does. I don't know how much you play to Snap, but like, I think of how Galactus doesn't give a fuck about Professor X or Colossus or any of those other things that say you can't destroy us. And like, I just feel like that card, this is that, you know? And I've only been able to do it once, and it was in the 24/7 beta, but I played him once, destroyed a spot, grapnel gunned him up, and was able to use it again. Oh. But at the time, I didn't have Bane nor the Poison Ivy recruit. Now that I have both, I'm like, seriously, like, would love to try to get that combo, destroy both of those spaces, and then and then you, for the most part, probably should have a free Bane attack or Poison Ivy. I think I'm gonna come back and win this, dude. Which goes to the point of, no matter what the, like, how ramped, I shouldn't say no matter. There's sequences with like an Arkham deck, and nowadays with Lanterns, where it can get out of hand, like statistically out of hand early, depending on their ramp. But like, it might feel like a lost cause, but that person who has a crazy ramp early can also run out of gas in the mid game, right? And then they're literally maybe only able to play the card they're drawing, which is kind of where I'm at now. But yeah, is there a way to fix that? Like, I mean, I think I have a good curve in terms of bronze, silver, gold distribution, but with every deck, I run into this sequence where, and maybe it's because my curve's too good. Like, I'm almost always able to play cards, but I'll almost always end in this sequence where right around here, or like the 28 to 31 cards left mark, I'm drawing what I'm playing, or I'm playing what I'm drawing. That's it. Huh. Now this was, so one bug that's, I wouldn't call it a bug, but as you know, there I guess it's a visual bug. Like, let's say a card has a like, what's a good example? Like, let's say next turn his Night Nurse tries to attack his Robin, right? The game will tell him that his Nightmare Nurse is going to get KO'd from the, like, ricochet damage. when in reality she won't, because she won't even make contact with him because of the evade to have ricochet damage, if that makes sense. All right, hold on, I gotta focus real quick. All right, what I was gonna get at, I'll learn my lesson. I'm gonna attack. Does it still do the charge thing, even though they're, okay, good. I wasn't sure if that would work because I'm not actually landing a blow on him. You know what I mean? Like, don't super commit hard if you feel like you can save a card. Top deck, unfortunately. Only way around is a slow down card play. Gotcha. Yeah, when I have combos, I'll obviously like hold them where it's like, damn, if I hold this, even though it's free right now or whatever, I can Black Mask, Clayface, Kite Man, or something like that. But yeah, I guess sometimes I need to keep some just to make sure I have bodies on the board. Like in this instance, is Batwing, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, what I was bringing up with the whole, like, it'll show you're going to get KO'd even though there's an evade, is because equally I was curious if my Robin attacking a character with evade would proc his ability, but it obviously did. All right, let me change the song. That thing can go on forever. What you thinking of grubbing on? I had to change the song. Oh, isn't that always the word? Like, nothing's more first world problems, I feel like, sometimes when you actually have tons of food, but you go in and you're like, man, I got nothing to eat. And it's like, you have tons to eat, but you don't want to like heat up leftovers or make something, but you have ingredients, you have leftovers. I feel that all the time. I'm like, man, it's even saying this. I think this might be game here, right? Yeah. I wish there was a better, like, good, I said this in your stream the other day, better good game emotes. Like, yeah, I used the flash finger point. I can't believe I came back from that. Let's fucking go, dude. That ramp he had early on was nutty. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. Just, like, I love Snap's fist bump. And they don't have to do that exactly, but, obviously this wouldn't fit in the DC game, but you know, I'm sure, even if you haven't seen the movie, I'm sure you've seen the meme, but it's from Terminator, and it's when Arnold Schwarzenegger and Carl Weathers characters like fucking man slap hand, and you know what I mean? They don't just like dap, they fucking pull their arms in, and it's like the meme's often about like, it's like super like strong mother, child who doesn't want to listen, and it, you know, I just made those up. Anyways, like, I think Terminator is a Warner Brothers product. I could be wrong there. No, it's not Terminator. I'm sorry, it's Predator. First off, it's Predator movie, not Terminator. Secondly, that's Disney now. It was Fox, it's now Disney. Yo, appreciate it. Grilled cheese. Ooh, I love a fucking grilled cheese with tomato soup, especially. Any soup, but tomato soup, so good. And it's raining really bad. I'm actually thankful my power hasn't gone out or anything. I live in Georgia, so we're getting a lot of the, like, bands of the hurricane. And, you know, they say, bands will make them dance. All right, I kind of want to use something else. You got any, like, something inspiration? This is another deck. So this was, you know, I told you in my stream, this is my lifetime main deck. Like, far and away the deck I've used the most. Big Tech. You like the name? And then about 3 weeks ago, again, before some of the patches, I made this and I loved it. I didn't have Doomsday at the time, so I was using Harley. But it was, I actually remember if I would go back to the 24/7 beta, the first time I saw Booster Gold as a card, I thought it was so dumb. I literally was looking through the energy cards and I was like, well, first I didn't really understand firepower, but I was like, why is he? Why did you know what I mean? Like I was like, why does the energy faction have firepower? What's this? Why does he have this ability? Shouldn't this be in tyranny or anarchy? And then later I got more cards. I started seeing some of the spells and things like lightning bolts, and obviously, and then it fucking light bulb went off. So, anyways, 3 weeks ago I made this deck, and I haven't used it since the patches because I felt like it'd be a little like cheesy almost because of how strong some of the cards are in this that got buffed, but I don't know. Honestly, there's not many cards that feel cheesy right now. Not like the Batman plus Might decks were previously, or Truth and Justice and stuff. Let's try it. God, there's nothing like a saxophone. Ooh, this is dangerous. Green Lantern. I want the Joker leader so bad. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and if you don't come back, again, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you in your stream if nothing else, if you don't come back. Ooh, this one's tough. Probably Choi. Actually, not that tough in the end. Actually, not that tough a decision in the end. Damn. Speaking of the storm, holy shit. Oh, damn, I meant to ask Panda that question. I guess I didn't have a Joker to go against to make me think of it, but... really should play her next turn. Oh, this isn't great. We don't love this. Thankfully, we got tanky. Dude, part of me thinks I should protect Naomi instead of them. Oh, okay. So you know how Black Adam gets a charge when 5 attack or higher recruits are played, right? What does this final sentence mean? If you have an Arkham inmate, not play it, not draw it, not summon it, not create it, not copy it, have one. And it's not like when you play an Arkham inmate, he goes up and charge. So I've never understood what that final sentence means. I was about to, you're lucky. Does it though? Like when you play an inmate, he gets +1. I've never noticed that. Or is it only once per game? After you use his... Oh. So on that turn, you actually want to use his ability first. Well, no, you maybe not, because you might need firepower down or something. But in lieu of needing to buff his shots, you would ideally play him first. Then any Arkhams you play on that turn will get him charged back up. Kind of like when Lex Luthor sacrifices his own recruit. Not play it only after the ability is activated. Yeah, that makes no sense. Not hating on you. None of it makes sense. Oh, this is also Scug. I'm sorry, Fade to Black. I didn't mean to rope you there. Not play it after the ability. Oh. So, well, let me ask you this. If you had 4 inmates on the board, okay, and he had his 3 charges, you had 4 inmates on the board. When you popped his ability, he would do his shots, pew, 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 and then he would get 4 charged back immediately so he could use it again next turn? Only 1. Okay. Only 1 per activation. If you have an Arkham inmate charge the keeper. Nah, that makes sense. Okay. Now the words and all the things make sense. Words. Words are cool. A lot of people love them. Words are cool. Everyone says it. They're the best. Of all of the things that we say with our mouths, words are the coolest. Everyone knows it. Maybe you should have. I guess it didn't. I don't know. Words are dope. Words are dope. I'm telling you. They tell me all the time. I talk to people. Mothers and their babies. They love words. All right, later, man. Yeah. That makes sense. Once. Okay, so you can get 1 charge back. That's fair. The other one that I was talking about would be fucking OP as shit. Ooh. Speaking of boosted gold and firepower. So 2 to random enemies. It's not enough to really do much. And I really would love the wizard down before I did this, but alas.
I bring the thunder.
Okay. Hopefully this kills Kyle and I don't even have to attack it. Part of me thinks I should go ahead and attack Kyle, so the shots definitely go on these people. Like, I'd hate for the shots to go on the kaiju for no reason. Yeah, let's do that. Everyone knows it. Everyone talks about it. This is scary. Silver, bronze, Joker, old. Going back to what we were just talking about, that all makes more sense because then you would play the Arkham inmate first to hopefully maybe give firepower. Wow, that's a beefed up Chazzy Jeff. DJ Chazzy Jeff. No, we don't love that. That's not cool.
Fully charged.
Stop it. Stop. He doesn't have the energy for it. Oh no, he's gonna. No! After this game, I'm gonna take a break again. It's been 3 hours since I have taken a break. I love this. The sound effects, just like Marvel Snap, they both crush it. Crush it. Ooh, we like that. We like that a lot. Wait. Oh, wait. No. For some reason, I was thinking he's Freddie Freeman, and he was gonna duplicate them. But it's okay. It's okay. This is not... We don't love that. That's a lot of damage to take on the fucking noggin. But I also can't afford to leave it. Man, if only that was been the other way around. I would have had her, could have played her, used the lightning bolt, drawn a card, then played the wizard. Or, you know what I mean. Shit bag. Aura gone. That was a card that absolutely did not need to be buffed. What was it, 3 and 2? And then they buffed it to 5 and 1 or something? Or was it 3 and 1 and they moved it to 5 and 1? Anyways, there was a couple cards that they buffed from these last couple patches that I genuinely don't think needed it. All that needed to happen was they needed to adjust the Batman and the Might cards, which they've already done. And then I think people would have organically found some of these other great combos that were already strong, but people weren't using because they might have just gravitated to what the strong shit was. Huh. Oh, now you show up? Now you show up. Now you show up. This is gonna hurt my characters. Oh, we love it. We needed it. Honestly, we needed it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We like the spicy town. I have more firepower this turn. This will do 6 damage to him. We can kill him. It would be great if it also did some of that adjacent damage, but alas, he's probably over here like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? Nah, that hurts me 4 to his 2. Not worth right now. One combo I've been wanting to get off a lot is this Shockwave with Brick, and so I can boost my own guy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we'll take that. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is great. Wait. I might actually play this before I play him. Because I don't want to hurt my Shazam more than I need to. And I don't need to do any more damage than that. Okay, yeah. No. Just go ahead and do this.
I bring the thunder!
He'll still be able to make the bronze, but he can't attack me, thankfully. What does he have? 3 attack? 4 attack. Which is fair. I mean, he's a 3 charge. That was a big turn. Big turn, that. Or big 2 turns, really. There's the one before. I hate how it auto-scrolls to the top. Oh, he's basically conceded. At this point, it's toxic, I feel like to say that. Hal Jordan. Watch it be Jon Stewart and it just kills my Shazam.
Fully charged.
What do you have in your hand, sir? Oh, that had to sting. That had to sting. Why did he even play that? Like, oh, because ultimately it didn't matter, but that had to sting. GG's, Fade. GG's. That was a good one. My Doomsday was on the ropes early. Alright, I'm going to take a break. I've been streaming for 5.5 hours. It's been about 2.5, 3 since I took a break. We're going to run some ads. BRB. Oh, dude, that's one thing I haven't set up. I have so many things set up. I have a snap scenes. I have PC gaming scenes. I have console gaming scenes. Sports. I have not set up a BRB screen. Mr. Brandy, you're a fine girl. You will be super fine. Mr. Brandy, a fine girl. What a good wife she will be. Such a fine wife. I do wish. So the only thing I'm not a huge fan of with my like scrolling alerts is that, like, if somebody gifted someone a sub, I would like for their name to be shown. Which obviously doesn't matter when I'm the one gifting the sub, but ever there's a time where other people get the sub. All right, what else can we put on here? Intermission, mission. Building it from scratch, baby.